This is the OWC Atlas Pro CFexpress 4.0 Type A memory card. I use this for Sony FX3s and FX30 for filming and shooting. It is extremely fast. We switched over to these cards because look at those read and write speeds. Maximum and minimum read and write speeds are insanely fast, but they're very expensive. They're over $200 to $520. So today we're gonna find out, is it actually worth the money? How do I use them? And what is the point? There's a link in the description if you do plan to buy it. Those help support the channel. Now from a look and feel, it looks pretty nice. It's got a metal casing. It's got a little barcodes on the black and blue design labeling on the front. It feels very durable. It's good for Type A to Type B shooters because you'll have an adapter as well. We use this for Sony Alpha cameras, A9 III, A1, A7S III, A7 IV, A7R5, FX3, and the FX6, FR7, FX30 camera. So it does all those things in this little card. Is extremely fast, and you can shoot continuous raw photography at 20 to 30 frames a second where buffer clearing matters, and you'll have faster offload times in post-production workflows. So there's a 240 for $199, this is the 480 for $319, and then the 960 for $519, and the maximum write speed is 1850 megabytes per second, the minimum is 1700 megabytes per second. There's a minimum sustained write speed of 400 megabytes per second, and a VPG rating of VPG 200, which is guaranteed 200 megabytes per second for video writing. But real world speeds, what we've seen is around 1500, which is 1.5 gigabytes of read write. So we use this to copy over footage. And it is backward compatible with CFexpress 2.0 devices as well. But it does require the OWC Atlas USB 4 reader to get the full speeds, which isn't ideal. But we did end up buying that just because I want it. And we also have Lexar readers, so that's helpful. And the durability rating on this is impact, bend, shock, ESD, UV, and X-ray resistant. Has a warranty of 3 years. And the reason that this exists is because Sony had a monopoly on these, and you can only buy their cards, which was like a 160 gigabyte card for $400, and now this is less than that, and it makes offload time so much faster. We love using it because we could record on this, and then I put it in the card and it just copies like 4 or 5 times faster than an actual SD card. It is a bit smaller than an SD card, but it is definitely thicker than an SD card. It just makes it easy to have to minimize the duration of not filming. So like if we have to sit there and wait for the footage to copy, it almost feels instantaneous. So I love that about this. Some things to worry about, which is it's definitely more durable than SD cards, but it is a VPG 200, which is not the VPG 400 rating that some competing cards have. But this is able to handle Sony's A1 8K high bitrate recording without issues. The adapter lets you use this in Type B readers, but not Type B camera slots. So that's kind of a downside. I never use cards in the wrong type of slot with an adapter on that camera because I think it's just a bad idea. You don't want to lose your footage. And then flash memory wears over time, so you do want to make sure that you're using the software that they provide to monitor their lifespan, and as it degrades you want to replace this. There's a 3-year warranty, but the prices and the links are down below. If you do want to get a different model, you do have the Sony Tough CFexpress 2.0 cards, you have the Pro Grade digital CFexpress 4.0 cards, and the Lexar. These are definitely the cheaper options, and I think we went with these just because of value, but they're still high quality, they're fast, and the cost per gigabyte is pretty good. So is this worth it? I think it's absolutely worth it, especially if you're a Sony shooter and you want something that is going to be able to work well, copy footage quickly, and is high quality. These have not failed us, knock on wood, so far. So we'll have the link down below. Subscribe, turn notifications. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.